Come on, this last year I was doing something that made me really uncomfortable.
What were you doing?
Last year I was going to like a rugby game or like a football game with girls, and then I watch other men play.
First, first relax. Why are you taking the babes for the other guys?
No, like I was there, I would be there with babes and I'm spectating, and yet I can also play.
But the girls came with you.
The girls didn't come with me.
Yeah?
Like I found the girls there, or I would walk with the girl there, and then we like sit and watch other men play. So this year, I decided I'm not going to go and watch other men play. You understand?
Yeah.
It's kind of gay.
Yeah.
For me, it kind of feels gay.
And you see now, the issue is that with what you did there. The issue is what you did there.
Why are you finding issue with everything?
Nah, relax. Now, obviously, man, we're not the athletic type. Like, you know those big marked guys that play their sports, and you've taken babes for a rugby game. Those guys are aged. They are more, I don't even know the right word, they're more muscular. And you're bringing your girl, you're taking her to watch other guys play. The guys are going to spot your butt. Because I think these were not clapped babes.
Yeah, they're not clapped babes. Auntie, Kati, for you take them there, and then the guys playing spot them.
Exactly.
The girls are like, why aren't you there? Why aren't you playing?
And you said you walked there. Whenever I go for those games, I've never failed to find Mercedes Benzes. I've never failed to find big cars like Prados and shit. So guys have invested their money to come and watch their boys play. Because those guys are normally old.
Yeah.
They have come with racks. They are buying expensive drinks. They are putting the money on the table.
Yeah.
Now for you've come, you brought the girl for them. You're not going to buy her a drink. You're just going to watch. Like, I don't think you've ever gone back with any of these girls. First think about it. Have you ever gone back with any of these girls?
Yeah, go back with the girls. Like me, I'm not saying for me, I'm saying I don't want to ever do it again because it makes me. I want to be the one playing the thing and she's cheering for me instead of the other guys playing and me watching, spectating. You understand?
Okay, man. I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. But man, how are you going to go from here to playing raga for them? First think about it. How are you going to go from here to playing for raga? At least the best thing you can do is go to support without babes. You go, you support, you watch the guys, and you go out. Because now you've brought for them girls. Hey man, I've seen these things. You go with a babe, you've gone to watch a sport. Some guy had advertised like, oh, can I take your number? The next time you go to watch, you find her there. You're like, hey, we normally come together. How did you end up here? She has come because of that guy.
Man, talking about getting a number, like, how do people leave the talking stage?
How do people leave the talking
How
stage?
do people leave the talking stage? Like, you've gotten her number, what next?
What next?
Because, man, me, I've always been stuck there. I'm always stuck there. Someone has to pull me out, but I can't pull myself out.
See, that talking stage jazz is funny, yeah? That minute you DM a babe and you send her your pictures. Oh, actually, you got her number, so she already saw
you guys still send pictures.
Relax. I'm jazzing you. Relax.
You guys still send pictures.
No, if you got her number, you don't have to send pictures. But let me say, you DM'd a girl and you didn't know each other, you have to send your pictures. You can't be there talking to someone you don't know. But then, either way, you're in a talking stage.
Yeah, you're in talking
but
stage.
the moment the babe saw you and gave you her number or started talking to you, she had already decided whether she's going to date you or not. Like, for you, you're just there wasting time or you're actually going for something.
Actually, auntie, that is what I wanted. So, like, sometimes you will get the number, but she has already decided. I'm giving you my number just for fun, maybe.
There's a babe, she's in year 2.
Yeah.
She's there at Oli. I'm not going to mention her name. So, man, actually, let me say my boy. My boy got this bad's number. Decided to shoot his shot. He shot his shot. Everything landed. Like, it was too easy.
It was too easy.
But then she reached a point and she wanted him to beg. The guy just wanted lash. He even told her direct because he's in year 1, she's in year 2.
Yeah.
I was like, me, I just want to eat you.
Yeah.
And the babe allowed. But then she would also go back, come back. But you know how babes be taking you back and forth.
Like, did she give him?
She gave him. Now, you know what she just did on the day she gave him?
Uh-huh.
I was always going to give you. I just wanted to see you big. I already made the decision that day I saw you.
She told him that stuff before or after?
After. After the begging and everything had ended, she just did. I was already going to give you.
Uh-huh.
But I wanted you to beg to see how much begging you can do.
Cool.
But my boy is a sharp guy. Do you know what he did?
Uh-huh.
He took pictures of that babe. Not when she was nude and shit, like, while they were cuddling or something.
So he took pictures?
He took a picture. He took a couple of pictures just as evidence. And I'm like, okay, she made him beg. He took her picture. I think it's even. I don't know. Isn't it even?
It's kind of even.
It's kind of even.
It's kind of even.
Anyway, man, I don't condone sexual harassment.
Like, but you know this guy called Shamik Mo?
Shamik Mo? Nada.
This guy, the voice of Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. You know that every other person that has acted as Spider-Man has dated their co-star, like the person playing either Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy. Like they've all dated. Now the guy is black. The chick that the co-star is white. She's Hailey Steinfeld.
Yeah.
So apparently he had a crush on her. Because he felt, okay, I'm voicing Spider-Man and this is a big movie, so I have to date this chick. It's like, it's tradition here. So like, this chick finally, she finally got engaged to some NFL player. So so when she got engaged to the NFL player, this guy decided to he went on Twitter and like he told people how frustrated he was that she's going to get married to someone else and yet he wanted her and all of that stuff. So people came after him, then he denied that he never wanted her and all of that stuff. It was some sort of cryptic tweet that he was talking about some other shit. So some people chow. So what happened is now this guy was dating some other actress. You understand? Like, I don't think they like really dated. I think it was like a side thing.
The black guy.
So what happened is when this drama was going on about him not being able to pull chicks in Hollywood and yet he's well paid and all of that stuff, he decided to like release pictures of decided to release pictures of like some other black girl he had a thing with, man, and the internet didn't like it. Immediately posted the chick sent him a message and she's like, delete that shit.
And he deleted it.
Bro, he refused.
Well, man, as a guy, if I do that and I've made the mistake already, I can't delete.
You can't delete?
Let them ban my account.
You're sure?
Let me just hear. If you delete, guys are going to be like, that guy is a pussy. So man, I can't go down with that reputation. At least when they block my account, I go down with the Kanye West energy. Like, man, that guy stuck to his shit. Even if he was wrong.
Did you see what that guy did?
What did he do?
Kanye West.
What did he do? I saw his babe, but I didn't see what he did.
And he, like, on red carpet, then he whispered something, then she took off her clothes.
Man, you guys, I don't know what's happening.
Bro, this Kanye West thing, like the Grammys, like, I was shocked that wasn't, like, usually in Hollywood when something like that happens, the following day it's the only thing people are talking about. But like the Grammys, all the media found a way, because it was so disgusting. She took off her clothes, the guy's daughter was around, his ex-wife was around. So like they found a way of disguising it, because we are now getting to hear about it like 2 days after the Grammys.
That's when I've started seeing pictures.
Yeah, pictures are now floating around, because after the Grammys, we also Kendrick Lamar with his 5 Grammys, man. Like, we didn't see that stuff. And it like that, because they even got chased. They got chased away from the Grammys.
There's a kid whose picture is trending, Like, Kanye West's wife was taking her photo shoot.
And then the kid was
there looking, you guys.
Yeah, good guy.
What?
Some guy was jazzing, that Kanye West probably, like, that chick's parents owe him money or some shit, and that chick is doing all of that stuff to repay them. Cause man, what is she doing?
Nah, man, I think it's Kanye's aura. So you see it?
What aura? Like,
no.
Is there aura in telling him?
I don't mean this aura jazz of you guys, of man, I have aura, I'm a hard guy. I mean like actual aura, the aura around you, the aura you have. So when you date a babe, your aura, you start to share your aura with her. That's why you start when you start dating a babe, she starts doing the shit you like doing. Like it starts to rub off on her. So now Kanye is low-key crazy. Like, I don't know what's going on, but he seems low-key crazy.
So you're saying she's doing this stuff, his craziness has rubbed off on her?
It's starting to rub off on her, because she also wants to be like Kanye. Not doing that, Kanye has already like lived his life. Like, for him, we know him as a crazy.
She's 30 years old.
Exactly. Like, she's getting confused at the wrong time. And after, man, you know Kanye's...
I don't think they're going to be together forever.
Exactly.
Maybe if they're planning on being together forever.
Kanye will chill her at some point. Because, man, I feel like he's just getting back at Kim K for everything that went down between them.
But, like, is he giving her some money? Like, do you think that they have, like, a contract signed?
I don't think they have a contract, but I feel like he's pouring money into her, because, man, it's Kanye West. If he has the rack, he's going to put it in that babe.
Man, I think there's some kind of compensation for this chick for doing all of this stuff.
Nah, she just... I don't know if you've seen it. Okay, you watched that Joker movie,
Yeah, I watched the Joker movie.
Okay, not the new one. There's another one, an old one, Now, you know this Hailey Quinn bad?
Yeah.
Now, Hailey Quinn was a doctor. Mob sharp, mob clever, everything was sour. She met Joker. And she fell in love with Joker, and the aura started to rub off.
But there's something she did. He shocked her brain.
He shocked her brain. Nah, man. I don't follow the comic stuff too much, but the one I watched, he didn't even shock her brain. Like, she was like madly in love with that guy. That she began to do whatever he wanted her to do.
She became obsessed with
exactly.
him.
Now this babe was, I don't know what she was before. I don't know her. But I know that when she got Kanye, that's when I began to see her. And I think also she realized that you have landed on a jackpot.
She got crazy. Bro.
Exactly. So she wants to do everything that pleases Kanye. I'm sure Kanye was like, you know what? Dress up, but look naked.
She was naked, bro.
Okay, she was wearing something.
She was wearing some black thing around her, then she took it off.
No, there's also something she was wearing to cover that stuff. But like, it was see-through. So I didn't get it. Like, why wear it in the first place? The pictures I show keep covering certain areas, and you're like, okay. This babe wanted to show us this shit. Calm. Interesting.
Man, the other thing I saw from Grammys was Kai Cenat. So like Kai Cenat started like, what is that thing he has? A stream, So it was streaming live. So it'd come and holler like at celebrities, But certain celebrities. Like, do you know how big Kai Cenat is? Like, he's the king of streaming. He's like one of the best paid streamers in the world. Like, everyone wants to come onto his streams. But he was at the Grammys, and still some certain celebrities were bigger than him. They didn't want to holler at him. He tried to holler at Miley Cyrus, bro. Tried to holler at Beyonce, bro.
Man, okay, there are levels to that game. Like, you're all celebs, but man, you won't find J. Cole. Okay, J. Cole is a chiller. You won't find Drake chilling with like who? Was he chilling with Kai?
Drake chills with us guys. He always gets onto streams. Like for me, what the point I'm trying to bring out. Like, do you have this thing in your life where you're at a point in your life where everyone is feeling you, but there are still certain people who don't want to feel you, or certain people who think they are bigger than you, they can't feel you. Because that's how I felt for that guy. Because he's big, he's making news.
Man, I feel like Kai sometimes assumes. I don't know his shit. I'm not taking shots at Kai. I don't know Kai. I don't know his shit.
Yeah.
But like, there's that song this guy released. Was it Drake? When he talked about Kai Cenat.
Drake?
Yeah, he was like, Kai Cenat, you ain't beating us. Like, cool down.
I don't think Drake has said anything about
Nah, it was in a diss track with this Kendrick guy. But then there was a line, Kai Cenat, you ain't beating us, something like that.
I think they're talking about this. When they're talking about academics, you know academics.
They were talking about Kai Cenat.
They were talking about Kai Cenat.
They said Kai Cenat, you ain't beating us.
Somewhere.
I legit remember that line. But anyway, at the end of the day, man, that guy is still making money. He's still chilling babes. He has a Lamborghini. Like, man, his life is good. Even if they screen him, he's going to go and steal a Lambo and park somewhere, and every babe is going to be chasing him.
Like if I was Kai Cenat, I want to be like top.
Sometimes our ambition gets the better of us. He's already made it in a way. He should cool it. He should cool it. It's like coming to law school. You already have your whip, you already have everything going for you.
Yeah.
And you decide, you enter the class, you already have a babe. And you enter the class and you're like, I'm going to go for the baddest babe in this class. When guys already know that you're at a certain level. They look at you and be like, now what's wrong with this guy? Can't he like chill? Like, calm down. You've already made it. You're not going for the Grammys. You've already made it to a certain level.
Man, guys have choked for the Grammys. The Grammys are no longer as big as they were.
What do you mean?
They're no longer as big as they were because the Grammys are highly politicized, you understand? Kendrick Lamar won 5 Grammys last night. And then this babe, Doechii, she won Best Rap Album. And yet J. Cole had My Delete Late. Have you listened to My Delete Late?
Yeah.
That's the hardest album from last year, bro. The Grammys are highly politicized, bro. Guys who are supposed to win don't win. Then the people that don't deserve to win. Doesn't make sense.
That's fact. But do you know something, You know, I feel babes that listen to J. Cole.
But there are few.
Exactly.
There are few.
I enter a babe's DM and I'm like, do you listen to J. Cole? Then I binge. In my head, I'm like, the moment she says no, we have lost all connections.
Leave that stuff alone. When I was a kid, I thought like when I get to this stage, I'm only going to be chasing after girls who know philosophy. That shit I like, bros. Intellectual birds don't exist.
What do you mean?
Intellectual birds don't exist. Like, leave alone classroom intellect. She knows this, she read that. Like,
you mean street smart and shit? Like,
not street smart.
Okay, like she knows more than just.
She knows more than what is given to us in class, man. So, those kinds of babes don't exist. I don't even know what they are.
They exist. I know a couple actually. Like, I'll just do in my DM. You'll find a lot of smart babes. Like I don't mean academic smart. Obviously, I don't know what's going on there.
But like you can have a conversation about different things.
Exactly.
They know what's going on.
Man, they are so up to date. It scares me sometimes. Remember Champi last week when guys were taking L's. Now, man.
But this one guy made serious money.
But what serious money?
Serious money.
How much?
He had a 10 and he made 500.
500k.
500k. That's some serious money.
That's serious, drugs.
That's serious, bro.
But like.
But guys, the other guys took L's.
Now this bud came to chill with me. So we were chilling. We were watching some series. What a sex life of college girls. I don't know what her plan was.
Sex life is cow.
It's cow.
It's cow.
I know what the plan was. But then she starts talking about stuff and I'm like, oh man, this babe, she actually knows what she's talking about. Like, she's sharp. Then I'm about to leave because I was going somewhere.
Yeah.
Then she's like, by the way, did you also lose money? I'm like, lose money when? Champions League, man. I'm like, man, this babe, she's trying to confuse me right now, but nah.
Those are the ones we need, bro.
Exactly. And I know so many of them. So man, sharp babes are there. Like, I'm speaking, I know so many sharp babes. There, I can't say that.
I don't know any. I know these kinds of babes. You meet her, then you start forcing, yes, you start explaining, you understand.
There's a babe from Mbarara, you guy. Like, I go to her DM and I feel like I'm forcing jazz, And I chill. Okay, sometimes I don't even chill, I'm just still texting her. Then she's like, by the way, can I pull up? And I'm like, we've been talking for days and we have not had a single conversation which was flowing.
Any single serious conversation, now you want to come to my place.
Now you want to come and chill with me. Like, what are we going to do? Look at each other. Like, there's no jazz between us. And I'm looking at this babe. At the time I was like, you know what, come we take a walk.
Yeah.
We walked, we're talking about milk. Like
Milk.
She had gone to buy milk, she came back.
You had a conversation about milk.
Let me just say, I'm not a slow guy. I don't believe I'm a slow guy. But this babe, she really wanted to tell me about milk. She's from Mbarara. I got it. She was like, I love milk so much. You know what I did? So there's a place near Oli where they sell milk. It's 125 per liter. So when you get there,
you want about milk.
I want a butter milk.
If a girl starts talking about stupid shit and she's moving with you and she started talking about stupid shit, then man, just tell her to keep quiet and then your own jazz.
I didn't know what to do because I had to go and pick her from her hostel because she can't walk alone apparently. So we were walking. We're supposed to go to my hostel and chill from there for some time, and then she goes, then I help her go back. Because I couldn't chill from her hostel, her bra is mob strict. But like, on the way, we were talking about milk. We started the journey when we were talking about milk.
How did the conversation about milk start?
Man, I was like, I gave her a line. It was last sem. Let me even clarify that for any of that people watch. It was last sem, so I gave her a line. I'm like, yo, by the way, you look really nice. It's like you bathe milk. Like just relax. Relax.
My guy.
No. Like now these Banyan's chicks feel mob shit and they have mob smooth skin. So I was like, man, your skin is so smooth. It's like I don't remember the line properly, but I had milk and she felt it. She began blushing. What? I think it was just your skin is so smooth. It's like
she felt it. You sure she felt it?
She felt it. She was blushing for the whole chikoni.
Man, the kinds of chicks I talk to, man, you start that stuff. It's conversation is dead.
That's the issue. I normally don't chat to.
Conversation is dead.
I also don't normally chat to things like this, but man, she was so pink. If you see her, you'll also just keep her around. Like I see sometimes the shit she posts on her status, and I'm like, you guys, what are we doing? I'm seeing all the other buds are posting like sensible memes. Okay, man, there are memes that are interesting, and then there are memes that make absolutely no sense.
Absolutely no sense.
And you ask her what does that mean? Because sometimes she posts Luganda stuff, and you're like, what does that mean? And she has no clue. Like what she only knows Lunyankole.
But she has posted something in Luganda.
Exactly. So you can understand why I was saying, man, your skin is so smooth. It's like because man, I'm looking at the person I'm talking to, and I'm like, if I start telling her things like, or you attract the camera, stuff like that, she's gonna look at me and be like, what do you mean? Like stuff like that. Like if I use this sophisticated shit, it's going to be tight. So I just give her what I think works, and I assure you, it overworked because we talked about milk for about 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
We reached my hostel, that branch. I was like, you don't know where they buy milk. Because at that point, I was like, I'm not going to chill with this babe. I asked her, you don't know where they buy milk. She just says me, yeah, that side next to your hostel. Like behind, I went, I bought her milk for 2.5. I escorted her back to her hostel.
She was telling you about the milk economy. What exactly about milk?
Man, I like milk when it's squeezed from a cow.
Yeah. Till I go home. Go home.
I gave her milk. I sent her back. She gave me a hug. She was like, man, when will we go for another walk? What? I was like, yeah, I'm going to hit you up. Up to now, I've not yet texted her to go.
You can't. She has to stay home, bro.
But like, yeah, man, but they're sophisticated, but it's not she's a sophisticated, but.
But are sophisticated. Like when we say she's sophisticated, she's not sophisticated on an intellectual level. She's sophisticated, bro. Like me, and I think over the years I've adjusted. Like I've adjusted the kinds of women I like. So right when I was younger, if I said think it's sophisticated, but I meant like a bad that was intellectually sophisticated. But right now, it's sophisticated means, bro, she's lips, she knows how to dress, that stuff. Long as sophisticated, yeah, nah, I don't exist.
No, man, it's the issue with those buds. I believe there's an economy for campus. But what do you mean? You want me to go for a babe? You've seen my hala. You want me to go for a babe with an iPhone 16? Like I first pull back already, because man, that's a hala of 5M.
Why do you guys fear those
Relax.
ones?
Okay, why do we fear those ones?
Why do you guys
Let me jazz you. Let me continue. You know how we are always using laptops in class?
Yeah.
The babe's laptop already costs the same as her hala. She's using a MacBook. You know how much a MacBook is?
But we're all students.
That's like 5M. That's now 10M. She's working on with 10M. You look at the VOOP she's wearing, you're like, I don't know the price of that VOOP.
Yeah.
But that VOOP has a level. It has a limit.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to go and approach this girl. And she's going to accept at some point. Because, you know, with persistence, babes always like, she'll accept at some point. Then I'll be like, do you want to go out? Now, I'm used to my girls who, I said, do you want to go out? We go to Javas, we go for a movie, we chill in my room, like we hang out. Babe jazzes you, let's go to Sheraton. You reach Sheraton, have you ever eaten at Sheraton, you get?
Man, they told me there are meals of 50K there.
There's a pizza of 60K.
60K,
It's like a chapu, it's like one chapu, like, man, you guy, you can toss it like this and shake it. You want me to?
60K?
That's 60K, so she's not going to order that. She's not going to order that. You're going to end up going for like a buffet. You spend like 200K in one night, which is cool,
yeah.
But this baby is used to doing this on a regular basis.
So you can't do it on a regular basis.
So every month I'm going to be spending like 500K.
Man, like me last time, I was like, maybe one of the reasons why we oversuffered is because we cut ourselves off before. Man, you just can't refuse to approach someone because they look like money.
No, that issue not looking like money. It's me calculating. By the way, I don't fear babes that look like money. What I fear, it's not fear. What I realize, and I'm being realistic, is after some time, she's going to have expectations. Her birthday comes, and she's going to look at me like, where are you taking us? Where are you taking me and my friends? And the budget is how much? You know, you can there are some girls who will be like, where are you taking us? You end up at you tell her what's your favorite spot. She tells you a bar next to her hostel. You're like, yeah? Legit. You go to the bar next to her hostel, you spend 100K total. You're like, that's crazy.
That's her favorite place.
That's her favorite place. Babes are crazy. By the way, man, babes are different. Then there's a babe who's going to jazz you, my favorite place. And she'll say it boldly. It's like what? Stone Heaven. And I want you to take me and my friends there. How many friends?
For brunch.
And she'll want something in the evening. Something where there's no offer. So you take her and her 5 friends to Stone Heaven and you leave about 1.5, 2 million there. And that's if you're lucky and they have been considerate, because once they know there's a guy spending, even me, if I've come with a babe and she's told me, man, my guys aren't sponsoring us, I swear I can make you sweat. I can make you sweat. Great. I eat the 10 bob ice cream scoops. I order like 5 of them when you're watching, and you're like, what's wrong with this guy? That's a shit. So man, you calculate yourself and you're like, man.
And then, man, one of the other things I've chapped is people who invite us for their birthdays, but we're the ones who foot the bills, bro. Like someone calls you, they're like, man, it's my party, and then you have to foot like there's someone they invited to Sheraton and then he had to foot his bill. That stuff doesn't make sense.
That makes sense.
Doesn't make sense, bro.
But okay, man, if you're not going to foot that bill, like let's just post your now statuses
and we
chill. Like my birthday came, it was in January. You know January is a tight month.
Yeah.
But I personally don't celebrate my birthday. And I have a twin sis.
Yeah.
She had moved. She was in Atta University already. They had started.
Yeah.
So right there I was like, my sister is not around. I don't celebrate my birthday normally. Let me chill. I chill my birthday. Then it was like 5 days later, baby invites me for hers. And I'm like, oh, hard. And we reached there and we are paying. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Like, you called me to...
You called me to pay for my own meal.
Man, yeah, that day was crazy. I'm not going to go into detail, man. She might get pissed. She might get pissed and attack me in the DMs. Man, we loved your birthday. It was too hard. I hope you subscribe.
Subscribe, like, comment.
Yeah, that babe. We choose that baby girl. We talk about something else. I might say things and people come for me.
Man. Anyways, guys, man. Thank you for listening. I'm Christian.
I'm Vianney.
And this is With Chap.
With Chap Podcast, guys.
And yeah, man, we want you guys to like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends, watch it with your girlfriend, watch it with your boyfriend, watch until the end. And yeah, man, we love you guys. Thank you for watching.
And we have a special Valentine's episode coming for you guys.
We have something coming up on Valentine's. Anyways, man. See you.